Hi there guys, welcome to the channel. This week I've got the opportunity to unbox a new welder. This time hopefully you've seen my video of me opening my MIG welder. If you haven't, go and check it out. But this time we're going to be opening a TIG welder, something I've always wanted to open and learn. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do that as well. But this time we're going to be using the Focus TIG 200. And it's a Migatronic welder. So yeah, what we're waiting for, let's get the box open. Right, so the first thing we see upon opening it, we've got a nice bag here. It's got the welding shroud on it, it's got the all the tips for it and everything, set of instructions. Not sure what that is, but we'll have a look at that. I think actually it's the button for the welder. So that's in that bag. Next up we've got earth clamp. That's there. Nice long one, big heavy duty solid earth clamp that is. Quite a nice thick cable. So we've got that. After that we've got the actual TIG handle, and as I thought, doesn't have a button fitted to it, so that's probably what's in that little bag there. So yeah, we've got that cable as well. I want to put it down this side just so we can get some room here. After that, nicely packaged in bubble wrap. Get rid of that. Right, I'm going to try and lift this out of the box. The machine itself is nicely packaged. It's not that heavy, to be quite honest. It's a bit heavy to lift up with one hand while you're holding the camera, so I don't recommend that. Right, the first thing I do see, obviously Swedish plug here, but it's really long, really nice long cable. So that's good. It means you can put the welder somewhere and have the cable going up. We've got the cable, we've got the hose there for the gas. It's obviously got a strap on it. Yeah, you probably could carry it around. It's not that heavy. I'll have a look and see if I can find out how many kilos it weighs, but I'll put that up on the screen as well, how much it weighs. But I think the next thing to do now is put it all together. Right, so we've got the nice control panel at the front, plenty of buttons here. This is a combination welder, so you can actually run a stick welder on it and you can weld with a TIG welder on it. So it's a combination. So we're going to connect we're going to use it as a TIG welder. So we'll be connecting the return, or I'm going to call it an earth, although I'm plugging it in, as you can see, to the positive port. That's because we're TIG welding with it, or we're going to be TIG welding with it. We've got then, on the other end there, we've got the plus, which I say plus, it's the handle, and that's going to obviously go now in the minus, as soon as we're TIG welding. The connector for the electrics gets plugged in there, and it'll only go in one way, that way, there, and then we have obviously the hose for the gas, which just is a nice quick connector underneath it. That is it connected, really simply connected. Right, next thing to do is we need to fit the handle. As you can see there, it's got the opening for the handle to fit, the little button. On the button itself, it's got a little circuit board, so that fits nice and neatly into that hole, like that. And it also comes with a little green plastic piece that will then clip in to there, so we don't lose it. I said optimistically. There. It didn't click as much as I would like it to, but it did go in there anyway. So that's all nicely fitted now. So now we have a nice power button for it. We'll put the nozzle together So in there at the moment it's empty, and what comes with the kit is the nozzle here. So there's two parts to it, the inner part and the outer part. Those two go inside each other, and then we screw that in like that. Pink little shroud here for the gas, so that goes on, and we screw that into place like that. So that's all there now. Open the little handle at the end, and we can fit the electrode. Now you'll notice that the electrode isn't ground, so I'm going to fit it now, but we will grind it later before we start welding. And it basically, there's now a hole in there, and the electrode goes in the hole. When we're happy with the distance, which should be about, oh, it disappeared. So we'll pop the electrode in like that, and we'll leave it sticking out. I'm going to leave it sticking out about that much. Obviously it's not ground to a point, but there it is. So when we tighten that up, nice tight fit on the electrode. So next step now, let's fire this baby up and see what happens. Right, so I brought the welder over to one of these welding benches that we've got here, and I thought I'd go through some of the buttons that are on here. We'll have a look what each one do. I won't go into them in massive detail, but I'll let you know at least what each one does, and then we'll try a bit of welding. Right, so when we switch it on, we get told straight away that the amp setting is there. So we're at 105 amps at the moment on this machine. We can then see that we've got at the side here, this is the panel for the gas. So we can see here that this one here is the T1, which is the pre-flow, and that's the period of time that the gas flow after the torch press is pressed. So as soon as you press the button, you'll start to get gas before you get an arc. And the one after it there is the post-flow, and that's how long you want the gas to be sprayed down onto your workpiece after your work's done. Right, the next button we've got here is the button for the user menu. So if I press this and hold it for 3 seconds, we go into a menu. And what we've got on here is we can choose the gas. So we can do basically a gas purge. Right, the next button we've got here is for choosing whether we want to go AC or DC. So underneath there we've got the pulse function, and then we've got the button that we can set the pulse time, the pause time, and then we've got the base amp as well. We've got one here, if we're going to choose that we want to stick weld, we can press that one, and that'll put us into stick welding mode. This button here will say that at the moment we're not using that one. It's switched on but we're not using it, and it basically means that what you can have is a wheel attached to this, so I can turn the power up or down on here, but as we don't have that one, we can switch that one off. Then we have the 4 trigger mode. So if we press that one, when we press the button it'll start and it'll keep going until we press it again. We switch it off, when we press it, it starts, when we let go of the button it stops. Basically if you're going to do a lot of welding, you get cramp in your finger if you're going to hold the button in all the time whenever you weld. So you can switch that one on and it will weld until you press the button again to stop it. It's a similar sort of function on a MIG welder, and that's what you get on a TIG welder as well. So that is the basic functions of the machine. So I think it's about time we welded something, don't you? So we've been using these machines for a couple of weeks now. We've tested them on all different materials, and we've tested it on the aluminium, tested the AC side of it, and absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice welds. Really happy with that. We've tested it on some stainless and some ordinary steel, and it does really, really well on that as well. So yeah, we're quite happy with these machines actually. These are probably mid-range machines. They are perfect for doing hobby work, not a problem, because it's got the AC, the DC. You can do both aluminium and you can do ordinary steel with it. You can do stainless. You can do pretty much anything you want to do with it at home. With them being the mid-range machines, they'll probably hold a lot longer than a cheap machine that can do the same thing. They do have a bit of a price tag to them. They weren't the cheapest ones in the world, but they're also good quality. But if I then want to have it as part of my business and use it professionally, it'll work for that as well. So they're pretty good machines actually. Quite happy with them. We have had two slight problems with them. We bought 5 of these machines and one of them didn't work straight out of the box, which has had to go back. Don't know what's wrong with it yet. We've not had it back again, but that could just be a fluke. It could be a one-off thing that's just, you know, shit happens. One machine doesn't work straight out of the box. Could be a simple thing. No idea. I'll know more when I get it back again. The other thing we've had is these handles, when they come, they don't have the button attached. It has a little bit of this green plastic here that slots into the back there like that, and is supposed to click into there. And they do click, but this one doesn't seem to want to. It kind of falls apart all the time. I would have liked to have seen either a bigger kind of a latch on the front there, or a screw. Would have been quite nice, so that as you put it in there like that, you've got a screw in the front here that you screw it down and it holds the handle down. Whether that's, again, could just be a one-off on this handle, that bit of plastic's bad. I don't know what it is, but it's the only one out of the 5 that we've had that problem with. So again, it could just be a fluke. So if you like that review and you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. If you've got any comments, please leave me a comment and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Yeah, I'll be unboxing some more stuff in the future, so keep watching the channel and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot and bye bye.